Hello, today we are going to learn how to create a calculated field using Tableau. So we're going to begin here. We're on the data source page and I have all of this Q12 data uploaded. And today our goal is to find how well managers are at onboarding their employees. In order to do this, we're going to use our Q1 and Q2 data. So just as a reminder, Q1 is I know what is expected of me at work, and Q2 is I have the materials and equipment I need in order to do my work right. So we're going to go down here to sheet 1. As you can see in the columns, I have manager name, and I've already filtered it by department, so our production managers are in the column. And now we are going to learn how to create a calculated field. But first, I think it is important to understand what a calculated field is. Calculated fields allow you to create new data from data that already exists within your data source. When you create a calculated field, you are essentially creating a new field in your data source. So we're going to use this data on the far left to create new data. So I'm going to show you the different ways in order to do that. We can right click on our Q1 here and go to create calculated field, and the calculation box will appear on the screen. The second way to do this is go up to our analysis at the top and create calculated field, and the calculation box will appear. The third way, up by the search bar, we can see a down arrow box. We can click that, and the very first one is create calculated field. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to type in average. We're going to type in onboarding score. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the far left where our data is, and we're going to drag our Q1 data over as well as our Q2. And they're in the brackets because data fields are usually in brackets, and we're going to surround them by parentheses in order to create a formula and divide this by 2. This will create the onboarding score within the managers. And our calculation is valid, so I'm going to press OK. Now on the far left, after our calculation was created, our pill over here on the green, we're going to drag it up to our rows. After we've done that, you can see at the top it says sum onboarding score. So what we want to do here is we're going to press the downvote arrow, little down arrow, go to measure, press average. And now we can see the average onboarding score for each of our production managers. And you can drag on top and it'll show as well. So in order to make it easier to tell what the average onboarding score is, I'm going to drag it to label as well as color. So the label, we're going to go down to sum and change it to average, and the same with color. And this just helps make it easier to tell who has high and who has low onboarding scores. And to help make it more obvious, we're going to go to color, edit colors, and I think a good one to show diverse changes within the color is sunrise, sunset, diverging. The low scores will have a blue and the high scores will have a red, and this just easily shows just by looking at our bar chart who has high and low scores. And we're using a bar chart today because it helps compare data easily when you're viewing it rather than having to meticulously look at it. And now that we've created the average onboarding score for our production managers, we can go down here to the bottom, press dashboard, and our graph is here and easy to see. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you're able to learn. Thank you.